Alright, loading into round 5 against Sad Villain, and I just jam Grove Matriarch. And then hopefully draw some, like, pretty... I want to play with this Living Hive, like, at least once. I played with it a couple times. It hasn't really been a standout card, and I kind of want it to be. The card's super fun. Makes bees in a fair way. You have to deal damage to it to make bees, not where Sting Invocation where they just lose. Because you made bees on turn 1. Okay, well that's going to be pretty rough to stop. I'll play... So Living Hive, or Warhound Raider blocks this guy, but I can make the guitar, put Living Hive in front of Guitar Sprite, which means whatever he'll replace it with is going to be attacking the Living Hive. If he doesn't replace it, I get a bunch of damage. But I want to kill this, I want to pressure this Herd Mother so he can't just get free raid that way. Free raid. Both are applicable, I suppose. So, let's see. Metamorphosis my Living Hive, which is not that bad. I probably would have Metamorphosis my Guitar Sprite to force me to replace my own Living Hive, but that's fine. Twin Strength it? Okay. So we played no creatures that turn. Can I punish this in any way? I can Cinder Colossus as Herd Mother, and then I think just ignore the Guitar Sprite. Maybe put some dogs in front of it. Unfortunately, my best play is probably Totem Elm Berserker. Because Umbergeist Crusher is only a 6/2. It doesn't have trample, it doesn't get +2/+2 because I don't have any Terra cards in my hand. So I'll just play this as a vanilla 8/2. Scale's a lot better than Umbergeist Crusher. 13 power into 18 power, way better than 10 power into 16 power. And then what do I play? Maybe my own Guitar Sprite? Almost certainly my own Guitar Sprite. This does 4, it gets -1/-1, it does 1, it gets -1/-1. Okay, so we'll play Guitar Sprite in front of his Guitar Sprite just to soak up some damage, and then play... Actually, that's not even that good, because I don't really want to block Guitar Sprite. Though I do have to kill it at some point. What do I want to trade for it? Hammerfang or Warhound Raider? Yeah, that's probably fine. And if I get really lucky, it spawns in front of the Zithian Rot Fiend. Or the token. Doesn't really matter. I could play Chisel with Archer because it lives, but it doesn't kill the card, so I don't even want to do that. Leveling 2 Warhound Raider is nice, because then I have 2 leveled dogs as well. Well, not that the dogs being leveled matters, but it's nice having 2 leveled Warhound Raiders, because they get haste more reliably if you have 2 of them. And if they're both leveled, then you have more chances to get a leveled one. So this takes nothing. He doesn't even get to see my hand. I can't even kill it though. I guess I just play Warhound Raider and Grub Matriarch. Totem Berserker doesn't really do anything on this board. Play Warhound Raider in front of the Katara Sprite. Hope it pops in front of the Zithian Rot Fiend. Or the Seedling. It didn't do either. It's still fine. I'll just block his Rot Fiend. Oh wait, I get a block on the creature. If I replace the Guitar Sprite, it does go in front of one of those things, but then I don't get to, like, I'd rather block this with a Guitar Sprite than a Grove Matriarch, because now I can go and block with a Living Hive and it makes 3/3Bs. That's going to be way better for me. And if he chooses to kill my Grove Matriarch, I can always cultivate it. And if he plays level 2, I'm probably just going to Dendrify it, because my only good card in my hand is Living Hive. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna yeah, I'll just Dendrify his 13/13, so I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, I was really hoping it wouldn't spawn there, but I still want to block the Grove Matriarch with my bee creator. I get another one next turn because I get the both of these cards die, so I get another bee in one of these 2 spots. Then I play Grove Matriarch and either Spring Dread or Cinder Colossus. Maybe Blizzard Shaman too. Probably not Ash Maiden though. Okay, that's fine. If I need to, I can move a bee in front of it to kill it. This takes Spring Dryad, probably. So probably these two level 2 cards, just to level them up. And I get a bee, kill his 7/4, block his 8/10 here, and then block the Cinder Colossus on the big creature. And I get another bee, but it goes in. Hopefully, it goes in front of the Tree Folk. I think that's the best place for it to go. Because the Plunder Imp dies on my next turn, and this dies now, so he can't block the bee, and the Plunder Imp dies on my turn, which means he has to replace this and this to block the bee, which means I get to do 8 damage to him with the Dryad. I'm not getting too much value off this hand because I only have like 3 cards that are worth playing: the Shimmerfang Serpent, the Blizzard Shamans, and the Cursors. Those are the only cards worth playing. He does 210 to me here. It's pretty good. Puts me at 100. 104 plus 10 is 14, so it put me at 106 or 94, 96. There we go. See, this is why I don't look at life totals. Math is just too hard for me. Okay, level 2 Metamorphosis is super annoying. I have to kill it with a Warhound Cursor now, which, you know, isn't that bad. Means he's not going to be able to block my bee, and I'm just going to do a bunch of damage to him that way. So I'll put Shimmerfang Serpent in front of the Sharkclaw Crusher. Yeah, unfortunately I can't use Blizzard Shaman pre-combat because I want to get 3 poison on him. So let's just block here and go to combat. Then play Blizzard Shaman in front of the 4/3, see what moves. Okay, that moves. That's probably what I wanted. Then play Warhound Cursor here and Shimmerfang Serpent in front of the Sharkclaw Crusher. Because it poisons. If he plays nothing in front of it, it gets poisoned and dies. If he plays something in front of it, it gets poisoned and I don't have to put as much resources into it. And he's at 3 poison, which is nice because I have a really good way of poisoning or stalling. I can just play Grove Matriarch, Cinder Colossus, and I do have a level 3 Living Hive, which is super nice. Now it's a it's not a 10/15 anymore because it gets +X equal to the number of poison they have when you play it. So now it's a 13/18. Which is way, way, way better. 3, 6, 3. So I can kill this Katara Sprite with my Warhound Cursor. Unless he's just replacing it right away. Which, I don't know, it seems really weird that he would do that. But possible. I guess it's not that weird, because he just removes the poison if he replaces it post-combat. Yeah, not that weird at all. Okay, so he dendrifies his own creature to get the extra bonus. That's actually a cute play that I like. I don't care too much though. What I can do is play... I can kill his Katara Sprite first off. Then I can play this over my dog to move his seedling to get him for 6 damage instead of 2 that the previous card would do. And then I can just block his creature with 3, so a 3-power creature would work. I'll play Chiselar Adventure. I think it levels the best if the playing field is going to be full of creatures like this. And I do have a lot of token creators in my deck, and creatures are pretty sticky on my deck. So having a high health creature that has good power is going to be pretty good. Okay, so this dies, this gets low, and this actually kills. It dies to my Berserker, which is rare. That's why I moved it, because he'd have to block the Berserker again too. Plus, any damage you can get in when they're poisoned is going to be usually better for you in the long run, because they're taking 3 every turn, and you get in damage. It's going to be that puts their clock much shorter. They can't just deal with their creatures; they have to also deal with the fact that they're running out of health rapidly. Okay, so that trades. Then does he play something in front of the Grove Matriarch to kill it? Does he have anything that lives? Okay, Twin Strength is a weird choice because his Tree Folk dies and I get to eat him for a lot. I'm just gonna play Living Hive in an open lane. I'll just ignore his 9/9. Like, he's at 52. I'm at 92. We'll see who can win this race. I probably should have laned my creatures a little better, but that's fine. I should have put the Living Hive. I should have put the Grove Matriarch in the side lane and the Living Hive anywhere, except for the middle lane, because then my bees could spawn in the middle lane. but it doesn't matter too much. Because again, this is a huge board for me. This has trample too, so it's hard to block. You can't just chump it in multiple ways, because if you chump it, you get I get Bs, and if you end, it does damage. Thanks to breakthrough. So that thing will be left at like 8 plus 3 is 5 health. I could block it with Guitar Sprite to kill it, or Shimmerfang Serpent. That does kill my creature. I can Shatterbolt it to force him to block it again. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Because that just seems better to me than... I'm trying to figure out what else I'm playing. So if I Shatterbolt this, I want my B to spawn here. Because that'll be hardest to block. Or in front of the Growing Shark. I don't want it to spawn in front of the Symbiote. So I think what I want to play is Shimmerfang Serpent here. And then Shatterbolt this. And then pass turn. It does 2 to him because of the trample. The B spawns in front of the Matriarch. Not what I wanted, but I didn't want it to spawn in front of the Symbiote. Okay, no dog, so my creatures don't have haste. I have 1 dog left. The Blizzard Shaman's really good. When your opponent gets to like 18 or really low like this, Blizzard Shaman's phenomenal because you can force through a lot of extra damage. Hopefully. He has to block this with a 13 toughness creature, and then he has to block this creature. It's actually pretty rough for him. These creatures die, so he doesn't have to worry about them. But he does have to worry about the B I get when he blocks Living Hive, because it'll be 5, and it's going to be pretty tough to block. That gets my Warhound Raider. That's actually really good. It takes my level 2 card from me. He doesn't know what Tremor Charge is, but he'll know next turn. I think this kills him, right? Because then I do 5 to him. He goes to 13, 10, and then the B kills him. Yeah. Yep, B kills him. So B, move, yeah. Take 5, then take an 8 on his next turn. Sweet. So that's 4-0, I believe. I'll just check. I don't keep good enough track. I get so confused with the because I just play until they don't let me play anymore. Yeah, I'm 4-1. Sweet. So going for 7 wins still. Hopefully I get there this time.